Mondays and Fridays, we carve out 10 minutes or so to focus our mindset on what matters. I'm Sarah Parker Wolf, and you're listening to the Focused Intention Podcast. Thanks for joining me. This is Season 5, and we're focusing in on our connection to nature. Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well and that wherever you are this holiday week here in the United States, that the weather is cooperating with you and that any travel plans you may have go smoothly. I am so glad that you chose to join me today. We are in Season 5 and our focus is on nature, and we base our meditations and reflections on a weekly quote. So let's get to it. Today's quote is from English author Virginia Woolf. She wrote, "Let us return thanks to nature for her bounty by using every one of our senses she has given us." Every morning at 5 a.m., I do some journaling. The practice I use comes from a famous book by Julia Cameron titled The Artist's Way. You should read it. The newer book that made me jump back into this practice after years and years and years of not doing it is called Right for Life. Anyway, the practice is called Morning Pages, and it's really just free writing. Anything that comes to mind, and you do it before you even wake up, before your brain can even have too many thoughts in the morning. And when I do this, sometimes I complain for all 3 pages that I'm supposed to write. And some days I brainstorm ideas for books or business or the podcast. And some days I write about the weather and the kids and my to-do list. But this past week, as I was thinking about this week's podcast, I did something a little different. Something that I now highly recommend. As I mentioned, many of you know, but this week is our Thanksgiving holiday here in the United States. It's on Thursday, for those of you who may not be familiar. And so with that in mind, I decided to only write down what I am thankful for 3 8.5 by 11 pages. Every single sentence began with, "I am grateful for." And let me tell you, it kind of felt like a game changer. Because, the first page was easy. It's what you would expect. My kids, my husband, my family, my dog, my job, my home. And then once all the usuals are written in ink, the thoughts kind of get both more shallow and deeper all at once. So what do I mean when I say shallow and deep? It doesn't really make much sense. Well, I am grateful for chocolate chip cookies. I'm grateful for coffee. And those things aren't very deep, but the joy or the comfort they bring is. I am grateful for my daily walk when I'm working from home. And a daily walk is nice, but it is really the conversations with my husband that we have when he joins me. Or it's the space to really let my mind wander and clear itself out when I walk by myself. So today, we take time for gratitude. 3 pages, no line breaks. See what comes out. It's really an interesting exercise, and I think you will come away with it being maybe a little surprised, but I think it'll also make you feel good and alive and maybe even a little more content in the world. But to start us off, let's take time right now to do just as Virginia Woolf suggests and give thanks to nature by using all of our senses. Let us return thanks to nature for her bounty by using every one of the senses she has given us. Virginia Woolf. All right, find a nice, comfortable position, somewhere where you can stay awake but feel at ease. You can be sitting or standing or lying down. It really doesn't matter. Just somewhere where you can take a few minutes. And let's begin with a deep breath. And as we breathe in, maybe lengthening the spine a little bit, giving a little stretch. And on the exhale, maybe dropping the shoulders or just finding somewhere that might be able to soften a little bit, somewhere you might be able to find yourself more at ease. Could be your shoulders. Maybe you're holding a little bit of tension in your chest or your belly, or right between your eyebrows or your jaw. Just finding the natural rhythm of your breath. And on each exhale, noticing if you can soften anything, if anything wants to be softened. On the in and the out. And as we turn to our senses and find in our heart gratitude for them, for all of the glorious input that we get, especially from nature, take a moment just noticing the air as it enters the nostrils. Maybe there's a scent in the air. Maybe the air is cool or warm, dry or humid. Just noticing what you feel each time you take a breath in. And now perhaps placing a hand on your chest or your belly, or one on each. As you breathe in or out, noticing the sensation of your chest or your belly rising and falling. And letting your senses fill with gratitude for each breath. For the gift of each inhale and exhale. and expanding our awareness to the rest of our body, particularly wherever it is touching the ground or the earth or a chair. And we notice the weight of our body and the support of whatever is beneath us. And we give thanks for the support of the earth, for what holds us here. And taking a moment now to listen. Perhaps it's just to the music that's playing now or to the sound of my voice. Or maybe there's something cutting through that, another noise, another sound. And taking a moment to be grateful that we can hear them. Noticing if there's any taste in your mouth. If there's anything left of the last thing you ate from brushing your teeth, or what you drank, or maybe it's just how it normally is. And we give thanks and express our gratitude that we can taste. And taking a nice deep breath, taking in any scents or smells that might be around, whether they're pleasant or unpleasant or neutral, and simply being grateful that we can smell. Now opening the eyes if you've closed them, or if you've had them open, perhaps just refocusing. And taking a moment now to just look around, perhaps stopping by admiring a color or a shape. Simply noticing what there is to see, even if it's just a little bit of light. And returning now to our breath and allowing the feeling of gratitude, of thanks, to wash over us. To help us remember what nature has given to us. Let us return thanks to nature for her bounty by using every one of the senses she has given us. Virginia Woolf. Thanks so much for joining me here today on the Focused Intention podcast. If you're enjoying the podcast, I would love it if you would follow us on your favorite podcast app. If you have a second, I really appreciate a rating or a review if you have the time, or if you just tell a friend that we're here and ask them to join us. If you're looking for a little daily focus, you can check out the focus word of the day. You can find that on, we're on Instagram, it is on YouTube, and you can find a page at focusedintentionlife.com. Focused Intention Life, that is my website, and there are lots of good things there, including some of my books, Daily Intentions for the Classroom Teacher, and Focused Intention, 101 Reflections and Intentions to get you focused on what matters. And there is also a link there to my Etsy store where there's some fun things that go along with the podcast. If you're interested in that, you can check those out, make great gifts. I want to thank you, of course, for sharing your time with me today. Now let's go out, live with intention, love like crazy, give thanks, and have a great day.